How you doing, everybody? It's Sean here with MATBOCK. I wanted to go over two of the backbones to the Graverobber series. So the Graverobber series by MATBOCK is a medical pouch panel and bag system that's scalable, all from individual IFAC point of injury to surgical teams that can put in larger, more complex components into their bag. So these are the two kind of workhorses behind the Graverobber series. I have here the Graverobber Assault or the Gram kit, and then I have the Sustainment Kit here with or without the frame. So the first thing I'm going to start off with is one of the big features to the Graverobber Assault Medic Pack, this bag right here, is it can go from a 9 liter, so like an M9 type bag, all the way to a 24 or 25 liter assault pack, similar to others that you've seen on the markets. And this will also carry 2 units of blood and all of those. So where it starts is this internal skeleton frame here, which we call the Graverobber insert panel here. Has attached to it 3 of the Graverobber Assault pouches. And then you take the flappy panel and attach it onto the back. In this configuration, you have enough capacity between these pouches and this panel to reduce from an M9 type bag to this configuration that weighs almost nothing. Then you can take this, and I can take this panel, I can put it back into here. I can unclip these. So I could run this just slim 3 pouch system into a larger assault pack. Or if I was, a secondary medic, I could be running this while the primary medic's running the full setup. Or if I was a primary medic and I needed to get another patient, I could send this off with another guy and let them start working on him while I'm working on somebody else. So I can mount this back into the Graverobber Assault. I'm not going to spend the time and effort to do that, but I can put this all back in here. And when I do, I would get back to this configuration. When I unzip this, I have that insert panel here. I have my 3 pouches here. And then I have the flappy panel over here, as well as all this additional space here on this panel that's part of the Graverobber, part of the Gram. Some of the key features to the Gram med bag, all of the Gram bags, they will come with these attachment points, so you can hang this from an asset, hook it around a tree. I have internal capability with the panel to move different either pressure cuffs or bandages. And then I have my 3 pouch system here, that inside of this pouch, I have another panel with bungee cord that will allow me to configure these individual pouches the way I need to. One of the features that guys really like are these magnetic closures. So if I do get into a rush situation, I can quickly throw all my stuff back here, throw my trash in here. I can take that and I can just put it together real quick, and then that will hold while I close this bag back up. You can see in this configuration right here, I don't have necessarily any space to put a blood cooler or 2 units of blood. So for what you would need to do to run a 2-unit blood cooler is you would take this pouch and this pouch off of the insert panel, and I would move those to out here. I would take one of the pouches and run it here, and I would put one of the pouches and run it here. This would free up this entire area down here to allow me to run a 2-unit blood cooler with various tubes and other things in here as well. That opens up a lot of space Some of the other features to the Gram can be mounted directly onto a frame, so an Alice frame, a Mystery Ranch frame, any military style frame, you can mount this onto. I can also I can run it with the shoulder straps that are provided. And then the third method to carry this pack is it will actually come with straps where I can disconnect this and I can clip onto here and hard point this onto my plate carrier directly. And then I can just unclip it. I can swing the bag around and start using it from there if I needed to. So there's 3 ways to carry this pack. I've also got this space back here, which guys will use either to store trash, or they will also run our S-Lift. It's a soft stretcher / SSE bag that you can pack and throw into here, or splints or other devices into this. So moving on to the next product in the Graverobber series, this is called the Sustainment Pack. This is designed for a truck bag, prolonged care, so this is the next level that goes up into it. I have our 3 pouch here, head pouch system, and then I can take the Gram with these zippers off to the side and I can mount that directly onto the Sustainment as well. So now I have even more, medical capabilities for point of injury as well as prolonged care. When I open up the Sustainment, you'll see there's a lot more things going on with the Sustainment. Again, I do have these attachment points, again, for a helo or wrapping around a tree. I have panels and pouches. These pouches can also go into the Gram, as well as the Gram stuff can go into here. Again, this whole series is designed so that I can take a panel or a pouch off of a Sustainment or surgical, and I can put it into the Sustainment. And I can kind of mix and match depending on my mission set. The Graverobber, the Gram kit and the Sustainment kit come as configured that I'm showing here, but you can mix and match other stuff within the Graverobber series to kind of fit your needs. This right here, again, these panels and pouches are all Velcro. They can slap right onto here. I've got the ability to adjust all of these panels. I've got internal storage. I've got some external storage as well as other places for Molly. I do have ports on the upside here, so I can run either other cables or wires that might need to be external to the pack. The Sustainment is designed to only be mounted onto a military style frame. So an Alice frame, I've got the Mystery Ranch frame here. Just because of the amount of medical supplies you will be carrying, we suggest you do it directly onto some kind of military frame. So you have this pouch here, or this little connection point to put your frame into, and then rig it down. Both the Gram and the Sustainment have reinforcements here, so you can jump both of these packs. So the Graverobber series goes from everything from IFAC pouches all the way up to a surgical bag that can hold various medical components. The 2 that are the workhorse behind the series is the Graverobber Assault Medic Pack, or what we call the Gram. And then you have the Graverobber Sustainment Kit. Sustainment. If you got any questions regarding these products or any of the other products, hit us up at sales@matbock.com. You can also go to matbock.com and check out, there's videos, there's PDFs and other things like that on each of the products that I mentioned here, and look forward to working with you guys.